you ready?
Hey, it's DJ from csvape.com. Today we're going to be talking about the RX23 by WISMEC. The RX23 by WISMEC. The RX23 is the example of WISMEC's continued advanced design and innovation. Introducing a modular 2 or 3 battery RX body style, it offers an incredible flexibility with the option to quickly switch between your preferred cell quantity. Switching over to the 2 battery configuration reduces the width of the device by over 30%, allowing for a more pocket-friendly size, and the chipset is automatically stepped down to 150 watts. In the 3 battery configuration, the RX23 maintains the admired power of the RX200S, giving a true 200 watts maximum output. Okay, so the RX23, a lot of folks are familiar with the RX200S. It is very, very, very similar, considering it is made by WISMEC, which is also the same maker of the RX200S and the original RX200. Now, this does give you a feature that neither one of the others will give you, is the ability to have either 2 batteries or 3 batteries. And that kind of is more convenient for some folks because they may not like the bulkiness of the 3 batteries. But again, if you're looking for battery life, more batteries tend to be required, and with that also comes a larger size, and holding it may be a little more uncomfortable for folks who have smaller hands, but if you have bigger hands, it is very comfortable. Now, right now I have it in the 2 battery configuration. It comes with both of these doors. It comes with a kind of a triangular shaped door for the extra battery slot, and then it also comes with the flat battery door here for the 2 battery configuration. Now, the difference between the 2 modes, the 2 battery configuration will give you a 150 watt maximum output. The 3 battery will step its way up to 200 watts. Now, the difference in the voltage maximum cutoff would be 6 volts in the 2 battery configuration and 9 volts in the 3 battery configuration. It does have a gold-plated 510 pin on the top. It has this very similar cutout and indent than all the other RXs. That didn't change. You have your front firing button, which says JBO, like all of the RXs do. Now, the RX23 did take after the style, the adjustment style button as the RX75 single battery. To give you easy one-hand kind of adjustments, you can kind of just roll your thumb or roll your index to change up or down for the wattage or the temperature mode. So the USB port on the front, it is best recommended to use this for only for firmware updates, not for charging. Again, if you do plug it in, it will show that it's charging. It is kind of a last resort type of thing if you're out somewhere, and don't have any spare batteries on you. You can plug it in, but do not leave it unattended. Do not charge it overnight, and just don't use it as your primary source of charging, only for firmware updates. WISMEC.com periodically will release firmware updates, so just check with their website to see if you have the most up-to-date firmware version. On the side, you have your ventilation holes for your battery. There's one on each side. And then on the bottom, you have your ventilation holes as well. Now, there is an extra button on the bottom. This is to release the battery door because of the fact that it gives you the security of the door not being able to be removed. You can kind of consider that a child-proof lock if you guys out there have children, so they can't tamper with the device, they can't open the battery door or anything like that. So you would just press this button, and it does release the bottom and exposes your batteries. Right now I have 2 MXJL 3000s in it, but you can use a brand of battery of your choice. Just make sure that it is a high drain, high amperage battery with at least 30 amps on the limitation. All right, cool. So I want to go ahead and put the battery door back on, and I'm gonna go through the functions with you. So right off the bat, you do see that it has it is in wattage mode, but when you open the box, it does automate and default as temperature mode. So right now we have the voltage on the bottom. This is just a standard voltage. It's not the voltage of the battery. I don't have an atomizer on top, but that would be the equivalent based on your atomizer. resistance and the wattage setting you set it at. This is your button to adjust, as I mentioned earlier, down and up. Down would be on the left side, up would be on the right side. And it's the same functionality as the RX 200S. In order for you to get the menu system, you would hit the firing button 3 times until things start to blink. Now the left portion of the button will change the value of what you may want to change. So, for example, if I wanted to have the VW at the upper left hand, which is variable wattage, blinking, I can go to the rightmost of the button and change that mode to either temperature, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, manual mode, and then back to variable wattage. If I wanted to go to a different value, I would press the left side of the button again, go down to the amperage. Now the amperage will show you the amount of amps you're withdrawing from that battery based on your wattage and your resistance of your atomizer. So that way you can kind of physically see if you're exceeding or you're staying within the amperage limit of your batteries. The other mode would be, the other mode would be to change the battery percentage. When the battery is blinking, you can actually change it from either a battery bar or a percentage, which is my favorite. So it's up to you. It's really personal preference, to be honest with you, and then you just lock it in with the firing button. Yeah, it does come in your option of black and red, all white, gray, and okay, some people say this is gray and cyan. I mean, sorry, the box says it's gray and cyan, but some people say it's gray and Tiffany. Whichever you think it is, you can pick it up if you like that color, and all gold. It's more of a rose gold or champagne gold than anything else, but it is very, very favored by the women out there. But yeah, you can check out the RX23 and other WISMEC products on csvape.com. My name's DJ, and we're here to help you switch the habit.
Switch the habit at csvape.com.